Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of me trying to beat my stage fright while talking to you guys and playing the Binding of Isaac. Um, First of all, I want to apologize because there won't be a cam today, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you can still watch the video even without the cam. But yeah. So today we're going to be playing Tainted Apollyon, as it's one of the few characters that are still left on this file as things we need to complete. And I'm going to speak a bit about my experience because we are currently at, I believe, like either like day 60 or close to day 60. So yeah, like 2 whole months of like me trying to beat my stage fright. And I want to take a moment to like reflect on everything and kind of speak about some stuff along the way. So yeah, basically, the thing that I want to start, the thing that I want to start with is like is the fact that stage fright, like from what I've gotten, like doing this whole challenge and such, like stage fright is kind of performative in a way, like uh, it it is like strongly like connected to overthinking and feel and like fear of failure in a way. Like it is not, I believe, like I'm obviously not talking about like stage fright in general. Like there might be like a person that has like a completely different thing going on. That is just my experience with like my my stage fright, I guess, is the correct way to put it, even though it feels kind of strange to say it like that. For me, I believe it's mostly because like I'm going to say it's like two things. First of all, is lack of exposure, which is something that might sound crazy when you think about it, because like okay, but like doesn't like also I might need to like turn my brain a bit for the game. This is just like terrible gameplay. So yeah, lack of exposure. What I mean by that is that like since a certain age, I've kind of avoided like using social media and such, and like I haven't like really uploaded anything in general, like photos, posts, and it's like a forgotten skill in a way. Like I know it might sound crazy, this one, but like think about it, or I'm not think about it, but I'm going to like tell you tell you what I mean, and then you can probably like have an opinion of your own about the situation, I guess. So yeah, when I was little, I had like no problem like uploading photos, uploading everything, like even my Facebook photo I'm going to use as a reference is like really weird. It's like or at least it was really weird for a long time. It was basically me like squatting on top of a like trash can in the park. That was basically the photo. And I mean, like it took like I remember like when I uploaded that photo, I didn't care about like who's going to see it. Like is it a weird photo, is it a bad photo, like everything along those lines. And I feel like that was because like I was not a lot more active, but I was like, it wasn't like something that I treated as like an occurrence, like something that happens like from time to time. I mean, like not from time to time, but like never. Because now currently I'm with the mindset that I never really upload, and when I upload it, it needs to be something good, because I never really upload. So yeah, when I upload, it needs to be something great or something like that, I guess. Which is first of all really unhealthy, and second of all, it kind of ruins the purpose of social media in a way. I mean, I don't think social media is great if we take it like if we say it that way. I feel like social media has done more harm than good overall with humanity in general. But like when it comes to social media, it's like as I mentioned earlier, it's like a skill. Like people might not take it as a skill, but it is like it's something you do over and over again, and it gets like more natural with time. Also, sorry about that. I need a sip of water so we can continue. Nice. It's like it's something you need to get used to. It's not like if you haven't think about it like now I might be like speaking out of my ass right now. Like you might be completely disagreeing with what I'm saying, but this is just what I think. Because like I remember being like younger and not really caring about any of those things, like about okay, is the post going to be good, okay, but like people are going to see it and such. Like no, I didn't care. I was like sharing the most bizarre stuff possible, like and it was the thing was like that was I was uploading a lot of stuff at the time, and basically it was swap in a way. I know it might also should have had void up for this fight. I guess we can go angels. And yeah, it was also we can get a lot of value from void here. And yeah, I was uploading so much that none of my posts were like standing out and such. Like it was just another post. Like okay, I am weird. I'm not going to say I'm not like and lie to you guys or something. I am. Like most people might label me as a really weird human. I mean the things I like, the things that fascinate me and such. Like the characters in TV shows that fascinate me, like Ramsey as an example. Like many people might label me as weird, but like at the time I was like sharing so many stuff in terms of like content and such like that. I believe like everyone knew I was weird, but it was like I was a little bit more confident because like it was something that I was frequently doing. It's not like because now it feels like that I'm going to do a post on Instagram or something like that, and it's going to be like okay, I don't remember him being like that because he haven't like done anything in a while or such, like. And it's going to be like a shocking experience, not in a sense that it's going to be a bad experience, but it was like it is going to be like something that it's not that it's not unexpected in a way, but it's going to be like out of place. Does it make sense? And yeah, being out of place is probably the thing that gets me the most, because like I don't know. It feels different, like speaking to a person in like face to face, and like speaking to a person on social media, even if it's like a post or something. And I'm talking about like the way of interacting. It is like really weird in comparison, and that is the thing that like kinda gets me, because like I don't know, it might be like social media, the fact that social media has become like less about interacting with people and more about like being all over the place, like and such. But yeah, I don't know, it's a strange one, and I believe like that if I get like more confident in like just like uploading in general, like if I upload like something and then like I post something again like in the span of a week, I guess, like it was with these videos. Like at the beginning it was like a nightmare if you like speaking in front of a camera and such, but now I'm not going to say that I'm kind of confident, because I'm not. I'm clearly not, but it's like getting better and better. It's getting like more natural and with repetition and such. And I feel like it's not that I have like stage fright of like using Instagram or anything like that. I believe it's that I've kind of like was the way in a sense. Like I know it might sound weird in everything I'm saying, but like I've kind of like gotten out of the rhythm, and like starting again feels a little weird. Like even though like most of the people that I know that I'm like really strange. I'm not going to go as far as to say like messed in the head or something, obviously, but like they know I'm kind of weird. So yeah, for them it's going to be like, oh, he's doing that again or something. But like, just like getting out of the cycle and such is the weird thing. Like, does it make sense what I'm saying? I believe it does. Should we use this for a focus? I mean, it gives us so hard and some range. Can't be bad. Also, we should probably just drop Maggie's trinket in a bit. This is like kind of the perfect way to do it. Getting planetariums is... I know we are kind of late into the run, but yeah. And yeah, like I feel like I've just gotten out of the cycle of like uploading and something, because like as with those videos, as I've mentioned earlier, like the first few were a nightmare feel. Like I was just starting them over and over again, like using the record button as an excuse. Also, let me check if I'm recording. Okay. I was using them as an excuse to like, the intro didn't like go as planned. I didn't like say the things properly. I was like checking words on like Cambridge Dictionary to see how they sound like, because I was chasing like perfection as well as like trying to sound as like because like it's like a first impression in a way. Like, does it make sense? Like everything is connected, because like I haven't like done that, so I feel like I feel the need to do a strong first impression. Like, does it make sense? I feel like it does. And I believe it's the same with like Instagram message. Like, even if people know who I am and like know what I like and what I dislike, it's like the first impression. Like, and that is why I'm scared of doing that. I believe if I just start doing that, it's going to be like the stage fright is going to be like done in a day or two. Like, just is the beginning that is like the strange part, like the tough part. Like repetition pretty much like deals with that in a way, because like it's becoming second nature. And I think that is mainly because of the fact that how everything works. Like like it's not that I'm afraid of being myself or anything. It's that I just want to make the first impression, so people I guess know that I'm like a decent human being, without like making assumptions based on the things I like and such. Like, because like at least that's the way I view it. A strange word. Like if I tell someone like that my favorite, like let's say, I know that might be a bad example, but like if I tell someone that my favorite Game of Thrones character is Ramsay, they might not think that I'm like just a chill guy who enjoys like a decent villain or something. They might think I'm straight up mentally ill. And also wafer is a pretty nice thing to have. And yeah, that is the thing I'm talking about. Like, I believe it's the first impression in a way. Like, I know it's I'm going to say that again. I know it's like a strange thing to like assume, but I believe it's highly connected to everything else. So I might just need to do that experiment of like me uploading something on social media and yeah, seeing how that goes. Like I don't think like I'm going to get like executed or something. So I believe we're chill. I believe like the guillotine method of execution is like banned currently, like since the 18th. No, I believe it's like sooner. Like it's the 19th century, but like is it like the? It might be the 20th century actually. It might be like 1900 something. It doesn't matter. So yeah, maybe everything comes down to like practice, like everything in life. Maybe it is just simply doing the thing, like practicing the thing and actually doing it. Like, it's not about like how good you are at the thing like at the start. It's like how well you evolve throughout your journey. I believe that is how it is supposed to be, because like what else are you going to do? Like, not do it in the first place? Yeah, that is going to be probably the easier way to do it, and that was what I was going for like most of my life. But like I felt the urge that something needs to change, and I believe like that is the thing with growing as a person in general. Like it is not like I think that people shouldn't look at it like in a way that oh, I should have started sooner or should have realized that sooner. because like I believe it should be viewed as like okay, this was my journey. I'm really proud of my journey, even if like it came like later than I would have like liked for it, or like would have hoped for. But it is like the growth is still there. Like I'm proud of that growth. But like I know that people might think of it like okay, but like everyone is doing so well and such, but every friend of mine is like so far ahead of me and such, but that is the wrong way to view it. Like we aren't living the same lives as people, like. But yeah, I know it might be a bit tricky to see it that way. Like even if I say that, like there might be like situations that I'm still going to react like in a way that I know I'm not supposed to. But that is I guess like part of the whole journey, which is like still. I mean it's fine. Like not being to react in the best possible way is fine. Like it's. I'm not going to say it's like part of God's plan or something like that, because like if it's a plan that it's a weird one, then it's a weird one. But like that doesn't mean I don't believe in God or anything. Like don't make that assumption. But yeah, it maybe just comes down to exposure at the end of the day, and this is just like the proof, because like and like going over and overboard with like everything. Because like at the beginning of this challenge, like the whole idea of being in front of a camera was like the most difficult like thing to even like comprehend that I was going to do it, like. But nowadays, like I even like, because like today, as I mentioned, I can't record with a camera unfortunately, but like like I'm not afraid of recording like a normal video with my voice, because I've already done the camera part. You already know what I look like and such. Like there's nothing to hide anymore in a way. Like the first impression is already there. That is me just joking, by the way. But like I like the idea of like recording a video without a camera is like it's like, okay, I'm not running away from recording anymore. Like if it was me like 2 months ago, I would have like avoided the idea of recording a video in the first place, because I was going to like I would have like had to talk, like it was going to be me having to talk and like have like I'm sorry, I got like kind of distracted with the game. Like me feeling the pressure of keeping the conversation going just because I'm recording and such. But now I know it's not like that. Like it can be at certain times, but it's not like that. Like everything is fine. Like we're just chilling, we're playing the game, we're talking about something. It's not that scary. And I know that might sound weird coming from me, and like taking everything I've said previously into account, but that might be the growth talking. I don't know, but like, should we go up or down? I believe like taking the negative is more reasonable here, because we're going for hush and boss rush, if we can. That is. I should have like. Oh, we have the piercing, but this is conjoint, and I believe conjoint is currently better. But yeah, at the end of the day, everything might come down to exposure in a way. That is my conclusion, at least for now. And another thing is that I believe that performance anxiety, or however it is like, whatever is the proper way to like label it, like the fear of like doing something in front of people or like in front of a crowd, is like something that is kind of overlooked in people. because like you can be the best at something. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm best at like speaking or like playing the Binding of Isaac or anything like that, or making like the YouTube videos. I'm just saying that people might get overwhelmed because of they cannot even fully show what they know, because they are afraid of like showing it, which is like something to think about. Because imagine how many people are good at something but they're just afraid of like showing their full potential in a way. That is like really something to think about. I mean, there are probably people that know better than me about the topic, like people that have actually studied that. And if someone like that is watching, I would be really thankful if he can drop a comment down below to like kind of give his opinion, or like say or like tell me if my way of thinking is like right in a way, or is something that is remotely close to being true. But yeah. Also, another thing that I wanted to like speak about today is, do you guys find the social media to be like kind of strange nowadays? Like in terms of like the experience as a viewer, the viewing experience. Like it feels like you the algorithm is like getting so like close to being like in your face, that like you think about something and then 10 seconds later it's in your feed. Like I feel like that we are kind of closing our eyes on this one, like our eyes on this one, because like I don't feel like enough people are talking about it, like how the algorithm is programmed in a way that like it pushes us further and further away from actually being humans. I know that might be a strange statement to make, but like think about it. You think about something, and or like you say something, or like you try to kind of remotely view something, and I've noticed that the past few days I've noticed that more than ever. Also, that was like a really quick boss rush for some reason. And then I've noticed that I kind of like check something on Google, or like check something in general. Also, am I recording? And my voice is recording as well. Nice. I check something in general. I just check something, and like then like maybe 15 minutes later, I start seeing like shorts on Instagram or reels on YouTube and such. Like that is something to be really aware of, because like I'm not even searching it up on Instagram or anything. I'm just like doing something, like I might search something for a video, bam, like 20 reels about it. And it might not be even a major thing. It might just be like a small little photo I need, or like a poster or something, like, and it's like this whole thing is kind of scary, like because it will get to a point that like the algorithm is going to predict what you want to see, and I believe that is going to be the real problem. Because like think of it that way, like okay, now we are seeing the thing, but like we kind of know that we in a way like laid the foundations for like the algorithm to look for this thing specifically, because like we already searched it and such, and it's like not that bad. But like I believe the algorithm is going to be able to make assumptions of what we actually want to see as a person in like sooner than later, which is kind of scary. Because think about it that way, like you've like interacted so much with the algorithm, or like ChatGPT, or like anything in general, and it's like gets that good of an idea, like using psychology, let's say, or something like that, as to what kind of a person you are, that it can predict your way of thinking, and predict the things you want to see. And by interacting with certain people, or like looking at certain things, it can fully like predict what you want to do. Like that is like really insane, and that is something to be wary of. Like that is an insane concept. Like it gets to the point in which you can be fully replaced by a robot that knows you good, like or knows you. Yeah, is what I'm trying to like. And like it doesn't know you like a family member or something. It just made make everything out of that, make every bit of information he has on you based on the things you interact with and something. And it might be, and the scary thing is that that might not be the thing that we need to be most like most aware of. Like the thing is that okay, it can make assumptions and such, but it cannot, but it can be wrong. Like that is the thing, like that can kind of like calm the situation down a bit. Okay, but he said that I like this and that, but I don't really like that. But imagine if the algorithm actually gets to the point that it can guess everything perfectly. Like, doesn't that feel like, isn't that scary? Like a system being able to like fully predict what would you do as a human being. Also, lazy madman. Yow. I don't know. It just like it really bothers me in a way. This thing specifically. I believe like that the. Also, we don't have any keys. Can we don't need any. Let's also donate to the machine. Like, where do you draw the line? Like, I believe like artificial intelligence is going to be regulated at some point. Like, it's not always going to be like that. The way we currently have like free usage of it and such, like it's going to get regulated at some point, like the access to it, or like the depth it can go. Like the depth it can reach is like probably the best way to say it. It's probably going to be regulated, but like where do you draw the line? Like where is too much really too much? Where is like it affecting society so much in a way that like it dehumanizes people that it needs to be stopped. Like I don't know. It's something to be really mindful of, because like people joke about the Matrix and such, but like like the whole red pill thing, which is like, I know that I get the jokes and such. It's like the whole red pill thing is like pushes another thing to the extreme. I'm not really a big fan of that as well, but like the thing I want to mention with the Matrix is that like the whole point of the Matrix is that the people don't know that they're in it. And I'm not talking that as like a finance guru or like an internet coach or something like that. That is like really cringe. But like I'm talking it to the point of that, like if the algorithm and like these types of things know everything about you, then like do they really need you anymore? Like they already know how to act like you. Like they already has every piece of information gathered, and like they cannot feel emotions and such, which in a way makes them a worse human, but a better like machine version of you in a way. I don't know, that is like something that I'm kind of getting afraid of, because of how like good artificial intelligence is getting in general. And I made the test of like asking ChatGPT, okay, like based on everything you know about me and such, can you like say what you're going to like, can you like give me a description of myself, like based on everything you know me from you know of me by and from our interactions and such. And he like gave me something that I like, there were things in there that I really hadn't like even thought about, which was the really scary part, because like I was reading that and thinking, okay, but like how is this guy really a robot? Like he knows so much, like it is a crazy thing. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't like get to the point in which we really have to be we really have to like it's not like the also let me take a sip of water quickly. Hopefully it doesn't get to the point in which like it's not like, okay, we're taking precautions so it doesn't happen, okay, but like okay, we need to do something because it's already kind of late of like like getting the precautions done or something. Like hopefully you understood what I meant. Like I worded that terribly, but yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, why do I even have a stage fright when like I can ask ChatGPT to do everything like I would do it, and like he can just do it like me and such. Like, I'm obviously joking, but like, yeah, it's a strange thing. But I feel like it's a real problem and people need to be more aware of that. I mean, crimes don't really get punished nowadays. Like, people get away with a lot of things. So. I'm not taking like shots at anyone. I'm just like stating out the truth, I guess. Like, a lot of things are getting overlooked nowadays, and a lot of people get away with a lot of things. Which hopefully is not the case in the future. I mean, I can only hope it's not, but yeah, that is unfortunately the case for now. Hopefully it changes. Also, Apollyon is like a really strong character. I have forgotten like how good he actually is. Like it's a character that is really slept on, like the tenth Apollyon, because of all the flies and such. Like he's really strong. Being able to avoid every single item you don't need, even the active items that you like are not going to use and are not great items. Like as you probably saw that I like it's not like void, it's abyss, but like I abyssed the Shub the Whoop, which is like a good item in my books, but it's not better than Book of Revelations, obviously. And we got a fly for it, which otherwise we would have just left the item alone and not even like thought about it. But yeah. Also, let's check what do we have here. Oh, we are also doing Mega Satan. I actually forgot. Oh, we have the right baby. Oh, and we have the pact. Also, something that you might not know, if you like, if you like hold the item over your head, you can still void it. Like you can still abyss it. That is the same way like void works. It might be like it might be something to know just for like the sake of knowing it, but I feel like it might be like it has its uses. If you buy an item from the shop which you don't want to have, or something like a devil dew that you want to like abyss, it's a really nice trick to use. So yeah, hopefully I taught you something new today other than yapping about stuff. So yeah. I mean, now that I kind of finished talking about the things I wanted to talk about, it is kind of like strange. I currently don't have anything to talk about. What do you think about like fiction book, guys? Like, not saying like, I mean, like from time to time I see reels about some good ones that I haven't read, like Red Rising, I believe, one of the most, like, and it gets a lot of good reviews, like from the people that appear on my feed. One of them was Red Rising. There was the books of Bryan Sanderson were really recommended to me by a friend of mine. Bryan Sanderson, I believe it was. I might be butchering his name, but I feel like that was his name. And there were some other ones like I mean there are some, I cannot think of all the names, but like what do you think about like fictional novels? A Song of Ice and Fire, obviously I have yet to read, and it is widely considered as one of the most also that was a really big throw by me. It is widely considered as one of the best like fantasy novels out there, or like, is it a fantasy novel or is it like labeled differently? Like, I believe like dark fantasy is a subgenre, so it might be like just labeled as a fantasy novel. I'm not really sure about that. I don't know how that really works. But yeah. Obviously, I have to I have to read A Song of Ice and Fire someday, so I can finally go to the predictions I made in season 1 of Game of Thrones and see how many of them aged like wine, and how many of them aged like milk. I believe that is going to be a really fun video to do in the future. But we'll see. There's time to do that. There's time for everything. I mean, the videos aren't going to like run away or something, like the video ideas and such. I kind of have them, some of them, not not all of them. I have them written down in my Obsidian vault, so yeah, I'm probably not going to. Hopefully, I'm not going to say like probably, but I'm hopefully not going to forget about them. Also, I thought that we had Bookworm. I missed a lot of books because I thought we already had like Bookworm, but apparently we don't have Bookworm, which is like it's kind of hilarious, but at the same time like it's really it's really bad because like having Bookworm also obviously gives you an extra shot from time to time. So yeah, I should have like given that more attention. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to specifically with like A Song of Ice and Fire. I wanted to like see how far how far off is the show from the actual source material, because it's kind of like interesting when a book gets an adaptation. Ooh, should we? I believe that this is an upgrade, even though it might not sound like one. Like taking Kiss Mascara right now, because it's going to like really mess up with the shot speed we have. But I believe that our current damage like mostly comes from the locusts, like the flies. So yeah, we can also beat Delirium today if he appears. But I think he's going to be a little bit scared. So yeah, like obviously, when you like watch a series that you know is based off a novel, you're kind of like more like more likely to like compare it to the original like piece of fiction, which in this case is the book. And I believe that like the fact that I hadn't like read any of the books before like actually doing the whole Game of Thrones like reviews and such is something that is kind of beneficial in a way, because like I mean, if all the reviews are true and the books are actually better than the TV series, I'm going to experience a better story after experiencing the worst one in a way. Like, I don't want for this to sound harsh, but yeah, you probably got what I meant with that. And the other thing is that if you read the book, I feel like your way of seeing the TV series is going to be a little how should I say it? Like it might change your opinion a bit on it, and you cannot fully like I think that if you're too judgmental of like everything, you cannot like fully appreciate the TV series, because just because of your love for the book. Like if you have like a certain, like let's say like with the Song of Ice and Fire, you have a certain way that you feel like about like how should a certain character act and such, like, and then like the story the story doesn't like portray him in that light, and like because it's a director decision that he wants to like skip, let's say, this character arc, or he wants like to skip this arc in general and such, like. And if you're really looking for that because you already know that it happened and you want to see it like in the live action form, then you're probably going to be like more pissed off than not, and it's going to mess up with your overall opinion. I believe that most people like that read the books and don't enjoy the TV series. The reason for that is that mostly that they see the story in the way like that J.R.R. Martin did it, or he has done it till this point, which is like obviously like he's one of the greatest fiction writers of all time. So yeah, like it's one of the best ways to do it. But like they don't really take into account that the whole story is done is like done by other people as well, and like their views and their ideas, and like they're like sometimes they're too harsh on it, because like okay, it's not the original piece of fiction, but it's like, is it like, I feel like they should think of it like, is it good? Okay, it's not the original, but is it good? And if it's not good, then they should say like whatever they want. But like, they shouldn't like. I believe people shouldn't like jump straight at it just because it's done differently. They should first like think if it's done like better, which in the case of Game of Thrones is obviously not better with season 8 and such. But we have already talked about that in the video for season 8 of Game of Thrones. But yeah, if it was done like as it should, and like in the way that like maybe J.R.R. Martin would have done it, then would anyone really complain that it was like something different? Even if the book like Winds of Winter came out and it was like a whole another thing, like were people going to really complain if it was like a good ending? I don't think so. I feel like people complained mostly because it was a bad ending and not because it was like something. But then again, we come back to the point that people already like saw it, and they weren't like hating on it because of the whole comparison to like the original story. They were hating on it because it made no sense, I guess. So yeah, I guess there's that. I just love Game of Thrones. I want to see more of it. Maybe not more House of the Dragon, but like more of Game of Thrones in general. And a new season of Night of the Seven Kingdoms is coming, so that's the holy grail of like TV shows, I guess. I mean, I just really like A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Like, I just simply love it. Also, this might be better for the Delirium fight. We have the health, whatever. Screw it. I mean, I just love A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Like, it's such a vibe, like the show. And I like strongly believe it's better than House of the Dragon. So. Now, I feel like a good example is like House of the Dragon, because like it has, at least from what I read, it has like gotten like it has like went really sideways, like in terms of story and such. Like it has really drifted from the original source, and like I really wanted to like House of the Dragon just because of the universe and such. And the Targaryen dynasty, but they simply cannot. Like, even if it's like not the exact way like J.R.R. Martin like he has done it, like to the point that he straight up like openly admits that it's not his story anymore and such. Like, even then I try to like it just because like, okay, it might be a different approach, but it still might be good. But like, it's just like I feel like it's so bad. I don't like it at all. Like, House of the Dragon for me is just at this point it's just like a Song and Ice of Fire swap. Like, it doesn't make any sense. The scenes are like way too dragged and such. Like, and yeah, but like I really did try to like it. Like, don't get me wrong, I just don't. So I mean, we're kinda at the end of the run, so there's not like, I mean, not much to talk about, or like we don't really have time to do a proper discussion on a topic or such, so we're just going to pretty much destroy Delirium and then continue with our day. Yeah, the homing is really helping us, so yeah, that was the correct decision. Oh, where is he though? Oops. Okay, he's just sentient and he's going to shoot. So yeah, we're not going to have any trouble with this one. Yeah, I mean, having Wafer and like taking the reduced damage is also going to help us big time, so this shouldn't be that difficult of a fight. Like, this shouldn't be difficult at all. What am I saying? Like, I don't think that I like, at this point I might just like sit in one place and start like shooting, and it's going to take him down. Like, it's just a really strong run, this one. But this just proves how strong like Tainted Apollyon, or like Apollyon, whatever his name is in general. Like, he's such a good character. But yeah, that is Delirium done. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully my yapping wasn't too much today. Hopefully you at least listen to the things I talked about, and like I would really appreciate it if you give your opinion down in the comments down below. If you agree, if you disagree, if you like never thought about the topic but then you decided to think about it because I mentioned it, that would be great. But yeah, that was another day of me trying to beat my stage fright, and I'll see you. And I'll see you. I cannot speak, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.